Right. Taiwan, you all will come to the grade 11 English medium maths paper class today. So we are moving to the paper number 38. So that is as a paper one. So last time we discussed paper twos continuously, few paper twos. So today we are thought to have a paper one, right? So now we will move to the question one by one, and we will see the answers of it. You can mark any corrections and any theory parts of it. Right now we move to the first question of the paper 38. So this is the paper that we are discussing now, paper number 38. Okay, right. See there, first question, underline the nearest value of root 34, square root 34. So the first approximation, they are asking the value here. Okay, now we will check in the way of doing it, square root 34. Then you check the lower and the upper perfect squares. So what is the lower perfect square for 34? That is 24. The upper perfect square is 36. Okay, now you check the square root here, 5, square root of 36, 6. Now you feel that here root 34 lies between 5 and 6. Now you take the gap here, 25 to 34. What is the gap? That is 9 gap. And here to here, we have just 2 gaps. So now considering the gap, you can now determine the root 34 bit closer to 34 bit closer to towards the 6, because here 2 gaps, here 9 gaps. So now you can check what are the closer values for 34, because here 2 gap is there. You check like 5.8, 5.7, such values. Okay, not much closer, but having 2 gaps there. So what I can do, I check with 5.8. I multiply by 5.8, 5.8, and then I check the answer. Okay, then 5.8 multiplied by 5.8, then I got 18 into 8, 64, 6 remaining, 18 into 5, 40 plus 6, 46, then 5 into 8, 40, 4 remaining, 5 into 5, 25 plus 4, 29, then add 4, 6, 13, 3. So now when I separate two decimal place, that is 33.64. Now check, that is 34, now 33 point something. So 64, they are 64, 33.64. Actually, that's how we are reading. Then from 64 to 100, then it goes to 34. 64 to 100, how much the gap? Like 736, then 36, like 0.36 less. Okay, that is the gap. Now you check that, you will not check 5.7 because it is less than 33. So better you can check with 5.9 and check the answer, 5.9 into 5.9. 34.81. Now you can see that. Okay. Okay, right. Thank you. So now it is fine. So now the gap is 34.81. So what is the gap there? 81 is more. 81 more. 34.81 more. Here 0.36 less. So what is the lesser gap? Between 5.8. So now you can conclude the answer as right approximately equal 5.8. So you have to underline with the given answers. So what the given answer there? 5.8 there. The second answer is the answer. Okay. For first question, second one. So question number 2, if the rupees 7,500 of rate is charged for a house which is asset value is 75,000, find the percentage of tax. So normally the tax percentage right, is written as this. So bottom you write the annual assessed value 75,000. On the top you write the rate charge. What is the annual rate charge? 7,500. Bottom the annual assessed value and top the annual rate being charged. Then as a percentage you need to multiply by 100%. Now check, two zeros cancelled. Then here 75 1, 75 10. Then here 0 0 cancelled. Then it gives you 10%. It gives you 10%. That is the uh, tax rate. Okay. So how to remember? The annual rate upon annual assessed value as a fraction mode, you wrote it. Then to make a percentage, multiply it by 100%. Okay. Okay, now we are moving to the question number 3. See there, question number 3, that is a Venn diagram. Right, here the set A and here set B, and here the universal set is there. Okay, shade the region of the subset A dash in the Venn diagram. They are just asking A dash. A dash mean except A, right? Except A, right? All the events, right, except A. So how to indicate it? You know that this is the set A. This is the set A except A means outside the A, right? Everything except A. A dash means that we call the A complement. A complement means without A. This is the region you have to indicate, right? Okay, next one. The perimeter of a semicircular lamina of radius 7 centimeter is this much. Find the what is the length of the arc. The perimeter of a semicircular lamina. This is the semicircular lamina, okay, of radius 70 centimeter. Radius 70. Then the diameter is 70 into 2. This part also 70. This part also 70. They are saying that the perimeter is given as 360 centimeter. Perimeter 360 centimeter. So perimeter consists with what? The arc length plus, this is the arc length, right? Arc length plus the two radius. Two radius means the diameter here. Now you can write perimeter equal arc length plus two radius. 2 radius means this 70 into 2, 2 into 70. Now you have the perimeter given 360 centimeter equal arc length plus 2 radius. That 2 radius is 2 into 70, that is 140 centimeter. Okay, then our subject arc length. Arc length equal, just subtract from the perimeter the 2 radius. Subtracts 2 radius there, then arc length given, right, 220 centimeter, that is the arc length. Okay, the concept of a perimeter is the arc length plus 2 radius. Okay, fine. Right, now complete it. Now we are moving to the question number 5 of the paper. Right, 5 says solve the inequality 2x minus, see there, 2x minus 3 greater than or equal 1. They're asking solve the inequality and show the solutions on the number line. First, we have to solve it, right? Solve an inequality like solving an equation. Just subject the x. So you bring this minus 3 to the other sides, then 2x greater than or equal 1 plus 3. So 2x greater than or equal 1 plus 3, 4. So just divide by 2 both the sides, right? Then 2, 2 cancelled. Then x greater than or equal 4 divided by 2 means 2. So x greater than or equal 2. Okay. Then they are asking show the solutions on the number line. So now you have to show the solution. Here 0, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these things. Right. X is a value equal to or greater than 2. You make a symbol around 2. Right now it is equal to 2 because the equal mark there. If equal mark there, you have to bold it, shade it. Right now, read the inequality. X is greater. The sign is open towards the x. That means x is greater. Greater values are located the right side of the certain number. So here the number 2, right side of that number is this part. Okay, so that is the x equal or greater than 2 regions. Okay, they are asking to indicate the solution. Right. So sometimes in this type of questions, they will ask the minimum value that x can take. So can you send me the minimum value of the x, right, of this inequality? Satisfying this inequality, what is the minimum value of x can take? Right, yes, very good. So that means x is always 2 or greater than that, all values greater than that. So x can take the minimum is 2, the minimum value. Okay, right. So likewise, minimum value, maximum value, like the integer solutions, they're asking in the questions. Right now, we are moving to the next question. Question number 6. See there. Write the suitable algebraic fractions for the blanks. So they mentioned that 3 upon a, subtract something there. Okay, then answer gives you the 5 upon 2a. 5 upon 2a. Okay, then how to give the answer? Here denominator a and here denominator comes as 2a. So you know that for subtraction of fractions, their denominator must equal. Then a they are to make 2a, here shall be 2a. Why? Otherwise, the common denominator doesn't come as 2a. Now check the numeric value. So when you make this as 2a, you multiply by 2. 2 into a, 2a, 2 into 3 on the top, 6. Now it is like 6 upon 2a. 6 subtracts which value gives you the 5? 6 subtracts 1. So that means this part shall be 1. So looking into the answer, you got this value. Okay, fine. Otherwise, the easiest way, you can write it as x, and from this value, just subtract this value. Then also you can take it. Okay, so this is the blank 1 upon 2a. Okay, now we are moving to the question number 7. That is distance time graph. The motion of a motor car, which is traveled in a uniform velocity represented by the given distance time graph, right? Okay, so that is given in this way. What they're asking here, the motion of a motor car which is traveled. In that question, they are not asking a question, right? I think that question is missing. So what you need to do, just find the velocity speed. Normally, the speed is found through the distance time graph. Take the speed. I will tell you how to find the speed. Here 0, and here I take within 4 hours. That means hours. It reached 240 in my figure. That is 2 for 6 hours, like 240. Yeah, 6 hours, 240. That question pass is missing. This is kilometer. This is hours. So how to take a speed, certain speed? Remember that you create a right angle triangle of this motion, and then take this right angle triangle vertical height. Take the vertical heights, divide by the horizontal length. So what is the vertical height here? 240 kilometer. Just divide that 240 kilometer by the time here, 6 hours. Okay, 240 divided by 6 means 40. 6 into 4, 40 kilometer per hour. 40 kilometer h minus 1. Okay, so that is the answer, 40 kilometer h minus 1. Right, correct it. Yes, it's like 4 hours, but in the question, it cannot be 4 hours. 2, 4, 6 after that cannot 4 there. That is the mistake of the paper, I think. Yes. See the question here, 2, 4, 6, and then it can't happen again 4. So like it shall be 8, 8. Okay. So when you compare here 240, when you connect to the line, right? When you connect to the x-axis, that is nearly 6 hours. This part is taken just 24, taken kilometer, just divide by 6 hours, then that is 40 kilometer per hour speed. Okay, fine. Right, now we are moving to the question number 8. See the question number 8. Right, question number 8, we have a triangle there. Okay, so this is the triangle we have, question number 8. And here 42-degree given. Okay, then what they're asking, in the triangle ABC, AB equal AC, AB equal AC, right? So ABC given, and AB equal AC means this side equal this sides. Okay, they're asking to find the ABC angle. You write ABC angle as X. Now, whenever two sides equal, you know that their front angles are equal, right? This is X, then this is also X. Now you can see the triangle interior angle sums, they add up to 180 degrees. So you can write x plus 42 degree equal 180 degree. Okay, 2x plus 42 equal 180 degree. Then subject 2x, write 180, subtract 42. So 2x equal 138. Okay. Then just subject x, divide by 2 both the sides, then x equal 2 into 6, 12, 4, 18, 9. So x equal 69 degrees. X equal 69 degrees. Okay. Now we are moving to the question number 9. To the question number 9. The probability which a person faced with an accident is 1/7, and the probability of death is 1/10. Okay, find the probability of a person met with an accident and save his life. Make a you can think in this way, right? In a Venn diagram, sorry, in a tree diagram, you can think the question, right? Probability. So I draw this tree diagram. See there. So the first incident here, two incidents discussing met with an accident. Met with an accident. Do not meet with an accident. Do not meet with an accident. Met the accident, right? In shortly. Okay. Met with an accident is 1/7. So do not meet with an accident is the balance. What is the balance? 1/7, then 6/7. Okay, the balance. So all the time the branch sum is 1. Then once they met with an accident, right, probability of dead is 1/10, dead and not dead, right? Dead is 1/10, right? Then not dead means the balance 9/10. Now here we will not discuss when they do not meet the accident. We are not discussing the dead and not dead. Accident එකක් වුණ නැත්නම් ඩෙඩ් වෙන එක වෙන්නේ නැහනේ. හැබැයි ඉතින් එහෙම කියන්න බෑ අපිට නේද? හැබැයි මේ සෙනාරියෝ එකට අනුව ඒක ගන්න බෑ. ඇක්සිඩන්ට් නැතුවත් මිනිස්සු මැල්ල යනවා. නේ? එහෙම do not meditation, but there is a probability of dead. But as per the scenario, meeting the accident dead consider discussion, right? So here 1/10, 9/10. So yeah, this discussion here. So they're asking met an accident and saving his life. So that means not dead. So met with accident, this probability, not dead is this probability. So which branch they are discussing? This branch. Meeting accident 1/7 into not dead is 9/10. So you can multiply this probability 1 into 9, 9 into upon 70. So that's the probability. Hands up those who got this answer. A different question, right? And a logical one. Okay, meeting with accident 1 7, not dead is 9 10. Just multiply these to probability. Okay, this is very detailed explanation, but in the first paper no need to draw this tree diagram. That is not compulsory, but you can take meeting accident probability and not the probability, just multiply the events. Okay, right, fine. Okay, now we are moving to the next question. Question number 10. What is the least common multiple of 2a squared, 3ab squared? Okay, so 2a squared, I can write as 2 into a squared. Then 3ab squared, how to write 3ab squared? Just numeric under numeric, algebraic under algebraic, right? Then from the numeric, select the LCM 2 and 3. Take the bigger value 3 and check whether 2 can convert to 3. No, 2 cannot. Then 3 next multiple 6. 2 can convert to 6. Then 6. Then take the highest power of this. A2 is 2A. Then A2. And take the highest power of B, B2. Then what is the answer? 6A squared, B squared. So that is the LCM. Right, LCM of this answer, right? 6a squared, b squared. So that is the very short method. Okay, now I move to the next question, which is of the screen sharing. Now they are asking find the value of the x, right? See there, when you see a same sectangle, this is 40 there. Okay, then AB is a chord. From the chord, you can see the subtend at the sector is 40. So similarly, you can see the subtend angle at the D also 40. Okay, then here also 40 and here also 40. Okay, now you can see the cyclic quadrilateral theorem. You can see ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, this is a cyclic quadrilateral. Then when you extend a side V toward S, then the exterior form is X that equal to the interior. This is the interior of it, and interior opposite sum. The interior opposite sum is 40 plus 30. Then you can write X equal, write 40 plus 30 degrees. 40 plus 30. So that is gives you 70 degree. Okay, 70 degrees. So what are the theorems we used here? Same sectangle, 40 and that angle equal. Then the cyclic quadrilateral, the exterior angle theorem. The exterior angle formed equal the interior opposite sum. Right. So that is done. Now we move to the next question. Right, question number 12, see there, the shaded area of a cross section, right? This is a cylinder given, and okay, okay, the shaded area of the cross section of the hollow cylindrical shape iron bar is 116 square centimeter. That shall be square centimeter. It is given as cubic centimeter, square centimeter. Finds volume of it. So here the length is 50 centimeter. So now how you can do it? This is a solid with uniform cross section. So what is the uniform cross section? This is the uniform cross section. That is a circular part. Okay, but some parts been taken out. So, but the cross section consists with the shaded area. So the cross section into the length is the volume of that solid. So volume equal the cross sectional area into the length. So what is the cross sectional area? That is 116 square centimeter into the length. The length is 50 centimeter. Okay, now multiply and take the answer. 5,800 cubic centimeter. That is the volume. Cross section into the length. Take an idea. Okay. Right. If any doubts, ask. Right. So now that is done. The volume is okay. Now we move to the question number 13. See the question number 13. Okay. So just take the cross-sectional area, multiply with the length. Remember the way of doing it. Now question number 13. So 13 deals, find the value of x plus y without solving the pair of equations. So we have 2x plus y equal 13, and then x plus 2y equal 17. This is first equation. This is second equation. Now check for without solving x and y individually, how to take the answer. So normally you can add the equation or subtract the equation. But adding the equation, think that 2x plus x becomes 3x. Y plus 2y becomes 3y. So x and y coefficient to be equal. So what I can do, I can add 1 and 2 together. Then left side addition 2x plus y addition with x plus 2y equal right side addition 13 plus 17. Now you can see that 2x plus x 3x plus 3y equal 30. Okay, now 3x plus 3y equal 30. Now you can take a common factor 3 there, 3 out, then x plus y equal 30. Now x plus y to be subjected, just divide by 3 both the sides. Then 3 cancelled out, x plus y equal 30 divided by 3, that is 10. X plus y equal 10. That is the answer. Okay. Now move to the question number 14th. I will share you the screen. If AC parallel ED, name a triangle equal to the area of the triangle BHE. Now see that BHE. So this is the triangle BHE. Right. Now you can see that this is my argument. I can see that the area of BCE equal to the area of BCD. What is your argument? Area of BCE and BCD are equal. Argument is same base. BC is the same base for both the triangle as well as they lies between the same parallel line ED and BC. So these two area equal. Now you can see that this green color area triangle is common for both the triangle, right? For this BCE and BCD, this is common. Then you can see that the balance two things, balance triangle is this part, this one, right, as well as this one. So what is the equal two parts? You can write BHE triangle and what are the equal triangle? BHE equal to the area wise DEC triangle, DHC triangle area wise. So the argument is the bigger one BCE equal to the BCD, same base and same parallel line. Then you can see this green color is the common part. Then if you subtract that common region, then the balanced triangles are equal. So that's the logic. Okay, fine. So now question number 15, we are moving. Write the equation of the straight line which passes through the point 0, 3 and 1, 4. Right. Now we will do that type of equation. Zero, 3 and 1, 4. We have 2 points 0, 3, and 1, 4 there. So now they are asking the equation of the straight line in this form y equal mx plus c. Okay, to find the equation, remember that we need two things. What are they? The gradient and the intercept. So how to find the gradient? Gradient is the y difference, y coordinate difference over x coordinate difference. Okay, from sides you take y difference. I take y difference here to here, right? You have to take the y x difference also there. So how to take y difference? Here y4 subtract, here y3 upon x difference. Here x is 1 subtract, here x is 0. So 4 subtracts 3, 1 upon 1. 1 upon 1 means 1. Okay, so that is the gradient. So how to take the intercept? By looking into a coordinate, you can find the intercept. What is the coordinate? 0, something. 0, something means that something is the intercept. How to take, how to define it? Because the intercept is the y-axis cutting point, right? Y-axis intersecting point. At the point where the y-axis cutting all the time, x coordinate 0. So if a graph passes through a point like 0, something, that means that point lies on the y-axis. So that point, this point lies on the y-axis. That means 0, 3, 3 is the y cut-in value. So always remember when you see 0, something, that something is the intercept by looking into the coordinate itself. Okay, then C is 3. Then you can write down y equal mx plus c, they are model. So you write m as 1, 1x plus c, c is plus 3. So you can write y equal x plus 3. Keep silent the 1, no problem. Okay, right. Now we are moving to the question number 16. Following the data distribution is arranged sorry, in descending order, right? Find the interquartile range of the distribution order, right? So better write this a data representation into the ascending order and find the interquartile range, right? Find the interquartile range of the distribution order, right? So better to arrange this one into the ascending order. 18, 18, just you need to write 20, 25, 26, 26, 26. Right, then we have 27, 30, 30, 32. 27, 30, 30, 32. Right, this is the order of ascending order of the given distribution. Right. Now, how many data are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11 data are there. Okay. Then how to find the Q1 formula? See there. Q1, you have to find the first quartile. Okay. Q1 is 1/4 into, whenever the distribution is very small, 1/4 into n plus 1th data. Right. N means the number of data. How many number of data here? 11 there. So you write 11 plus 1. So that means 1/4 into 11 plus 1 means 12 data. So 4143, that means the third data is the Q1. Then you calculate what is the third data here. 1, 2, 3, that is the third data, that is the Q1. So you write Q1 as 20. Okay, then we have the Q3. Q3 is 3/4 into n plus 1th data. Right, now you check 3/4 into n plus 1. N is 11. 11 plus 1 means 12th data. Then 4143, 3 into 3, 9th data. So now you calculate what is the 9th data of this distribution. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9th data is 30. So you write as 30. So that is the 9th data, 30. Okay, right. They are asking now the interquartile range IQR. IQR is the Q3 subtracts Q1. Remember that Q3 is 30 subtracts 20. So 30 subtract 20 means 10. So learn how much theory part is there. So finding quartiles, you know the formula. 1/4 into n plus 1 for the first quartile, third quartile, 3/4 into n plus 1 data. For second quartile, what we call the median, the 2/4 into n plus 1 data. So the interquartile range is Q3 subtracts the Q1. Okay, right. Learn a lot of theory parts here. That's very important. Hands up those who got the answer. 10, interquartile range. Right, well done. Right, now we move to the question number 17 in the diagram itself. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral if AN parallel to BC. So AN parallel to BC. This is parallel. Okay. NAC 30 years. Find the value of ADB. ADB, they are asking to find ADB. I write it as X. Okay. Now check that. If this is X, this is also X. What is the reason? This is X and this is also X. What is the reason? See that from the AB code, right? The angle subtend on the sector is here D. Okay, that is X, and here also C. So that means these are called the same sector angle. They are equal, X, X. Now you can see that these two lines parallel. Then you can see a Z-shape angle, what we call the alternate angle. So X here and here 30, then X equal 30 degrees. X equal 30 degrees. Okay, so that is the answer, X equal 30. Okay, fine. So now we move to the question number 18 also. In the diagram itself, PQ equal QR, PQ equal QR, that is given. QPR 30, find the value of X using and Y. Okay, see there. When you see here 30, then these two sides equal means the front angle to the equal sides are also equal. Here also 30. Now you can write steps that saying X plus 30 plus 30 equal 180, because that is a triangle of interior angles of a triangle. Then 30, 30, 60, then that X should be 120. Okay, X should be 120. 30, 30, 60, the balance is 120. Now so that is the answer. Okay, you have to write that step. Now you can see that this is a cyclic quadrilateral. What is that? PSRQ. So they are the opposite angles are add up to 180. If that is X 120, the opposite is Y, then that shall be the balance of 180. That is 60 degree. It's 60 degree. That is the Y value. X 120, Y 60 degree. Okay. Okay, mark it. That's the question number 18. Now we move to the question number 19. Express logarithm of 1 to the base 3 in index form. Right. See there. Question number 19. Logarithm of 1 to the base 3 equals 0. Okay. So this is called the log notation. How to convert to the index? Here this base shifted to the right side as the base of it. Then 3 to the power 0 equal here 1. Okay. So this is the index notation. 3 to the power 0 equal 1. Okay. Right. So that is the index notation. Now we move to the geometric equation. Right, everyone listen to me. Right, tomorrow we have a geometry theory part, theory revision, right, covering up all the geometry concepts you learned in a different way uh, from 8 to 10 p.m. With the fast track students. So I give you the chance to join freely for that session. You can recall your geometry memory, right, within a very short period, all the geometry in a different way, right? So you all can participate for that seminar. So that is from 8 to 10 Sunday tomorrow. So everyone be participated their online session, then you will be competent in the geometry questions, right? The theory parts will be recalled within a very short period, right? So that's my notice, right? Everyone remember to meet with that geometry seminar tomorrow, right, at 8 p.m. Okay, right. Now we are moving to the question number 20. This is PQ ABC triangle. See there, ABC triangle, and here PQ there. Okay, now you can see that not parallel, right? It's not parallel. Here the midpoints given PQ, and here midpoint, and here midpoint given. Okay, they mentioned that this diagram PQ parallel BC, PQ parallel BC. Yes, that is given parallel BC. And P and Q are the midpoint of AB and BC. Okay, AB and AC. If PQ plus BC equal 24, PQ plus BC equal 24. Okay, then they ask him find the value of PQ and BC separately. So you know now, Puta, imagine PQ as X. Okay, PQ as X. PQ as X. Now you can see that this is the triangle. In the triangle, the midpoints being connected. The two midpoints being connected each other. Then what happened? If two midpoints connected, this is parallel to this one that is given, and this side length, is twice of that. The other way, half of that is the PQ is half of BC. Okay, so that is the two outcomes of the midpoint theorem. So if I take this side as x, then this is twice, then that is 2x. Okay, that is 2x, x 2x. Okay, now they mention that PQ plus BC equal 24. That's a given information. PQ plus BC equal 24. For PQ, I substitute x plus BC 2x equal 24. Then 3x equal 24. Just divide by 3 both the sides. Then 3 cancelled. X equal 8 centimeter. X equal 8. X means what we got as PQ. Then PQ is the x, that is 8 centimeter. And we got BC is 2x. 2 into 8, that gives you 16 centimeter. Okay, find out, write down it. Right, if any doubts, you can ask. So what we apply the midpoint theorem, if we get the side length x, this is 2x, then the sum given of these two sides, PQ plus BC, that means x plus 2x, that is equal to the 24, then 3x 24, then you found 1x as 8 centimeter. So here 8, here 16, twice of that. Okay, fine. Now we are moving to the question number 21. Right, that is a prism with a triangular prism with the cross section right angle triangle. Then we check what they are asking here. So write measurements of the rectangle which has the minimum area in the given prism. Right, they are asking write measurements of the rectangle which has the minimum area in given prism. So minimum area rectangular prism, right, of the rectangle. So you can see that here 12 centimeter, here 5 centimeter, and here 13 centimeter. All rectangle, the side length, this length is 18, right? So all are having 18. This rectangular surface 18. The bottom rectangular face, this length 18, and this other side is 18 there. So what is the varying length? Varying length is the breadth. So the breadth comes as the sides of this triangle. So what are the breadth of this each rectangle? Here 13, here 5, here 12. They are asking write measurements of rectangle which is the minimum area in the given picture. Minimum area means the minimum side length of this triangle, that is 5. So you have to indicate with the measurement. So the length of this rectangle is this one 18 centimeter and length, and the breadth is 5 centimeter. Breadth is 5 centimeter. Length 18, breadth 5. So that is the area of the rectangle. Okay, right. Right now we are moving to the question number 22. Right now you can see x minus 3x plus 1 equals 0. Right, 2 product equal to 0. Right, 2 product. Then you know that 1 product at least equal to 0. Why? The 2 product equal to 0 means 1 value to become 0. That's the law of the mathematics, right? Otherwise, we cannot make 0 with the product. So we do not know either x minus 3 or x plus 1 equals 0. That's why we write x minus 3 equals 0 or x plus 1 equals 0, right? That is the argument to make the product to 0. So then here subject x equal 3, right? Or here x equal minus 1. So these are the two solutions, two roots of this equation. Okay, question number 22. Now we are moving to the 23. In the triangle, in the circle with center O, right? This is the circle. And you can see there here O, A, and B there. And here we have C, and here a midpoint given, right, of the chord. In the circle with center O, AB equal 10 centimeter, that gives that AB is 10 centimeter. That means one part 5 centimeter. That is fine. And AC equal 8 centimeter. So that means this part 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter, that is bisected. Okay. They are asking find the length of OP. This OP length is asking, right? So now you can see that how to find that one. When you see from the center to a chord, right, a line is drawn, remember that that is perpendicular. Okay, why? To the connecting to the midpoint of a chord from the center is perpendicular to the chord. That's the theorem says. Okay, then here 90 degree, here 4 centimeter, here 5 centimeters. So finding OP is like applying the Pythagoras theorem to this triangle. 5, 4, as mentioned in the class, these are basic Pythagoras triple. 5, 4, then that shall be 3 centimeter. But better apply the Pythagoras theorem and take the answer 3, 4, 5. These are the popular Pythagoras triple. Okay. Right. So what are the theorems applicable here? When center is connected to the midpoint of the chord, then that is perpendicular to the chord. Okay, that is perpendicular to the chord. So here perpendicular, then 4, 5, they are, then 3 Pythagoras triples. So 3 is the answer. You can show it using the Pythagoras theorem. Right now we are moving to the question number 24. A and B are 2 points apart from 8 centimeter using the knowledge of Flossie. Right here we have 2 points A and B 8 centimeter apart. Okay. Draw a sketch to show the locus of moving equidistance from the points A and B. Remember the letter they are saying equidistance to A and B. Right, equidistance to 2 points. What is equidistance to 2 point? Right, what is equidistance to 2 point? Right, equidistance to 2 points means A and B 2 points, that is the perpendicular bisector. How to draw the perpendicular bisector? Take more than half of the length, right? Make an 2 arc, then put there and cross the arc. Okay, then you, okay, so that is the first locus. Then they are asking, draw the sketch, that is 4K. Then show how to find the point X and Y on the above locus. Yes, 6 away from A. 6 away from A. From A means a point equidistance to a certain point is a circle. So now you check 6 centimeter to this compass and make a circle, right? Then that circle, right, intersect with this first locus is the 2 points. Here you have to mark 6 centimeter, and here also you have 6 centimeter, the same distance. So 2 may be 2 points right on this first locus. So these are the correct 2 points. Like when you draw it like here, right here the 6 centimeter, and these are the 2 points 1 and 2. Okay, make them. Right now we are moving to the 25th question, 25th question. Right, 25th question is, right, 24th to last question, 25th. Right, 4 men can dig 1/3 of flute within 3 days. Right, 1/3, 1/3. When you divide into equal 2 parts, this part can be completed 4 men within 3 days. 4 men, 3 days mean just multiply with 3 days. Then 4 into 3, 12 men days. That is the task done. 12 men days. That is 1/3 of the task. Find the total number of man days needed to dig the whole flute. Try to 1/3 of the flute. It consists 12 men days. Why? 4 men, 3 days. Men into days. Then 12 men days. So such how many? 1, 2, 3 there are. 3 parts there. Then 12 into 3. So the total task is 36 men days. Okay, 36 men days. So that is the answer of the 25th question. Okay, makes the marks out of 50 how much? actual distance 24th එකට actual distance දැන් මේකේ ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ගන්න ගැටුවක් නැහැ. You can take actual distance 8 centimeter there, right? You can take actual distance. You can send me your marks out of 50 how much. So we detail discuss the paper number 38, right? I think those who are within the class from the beginning to up now, right, they face 38 papers, right? 38 papers within the class. Okay, that is a great opportunity that the English medium students can reach. Okay, so especially, right, we did conduct a totally via English medium the class, and especially the papers are standard to the ELC, right? So I think if you were in the class up to now, I think you may gain a lot, right? Now you are practicing, right? I planned this year, so we have now November month, December, January, February, right? These 3 months totally, right? So 4 months there, 16. If I plan 20 papers nearly, right? If we regularly weekly doing, then now 38 plus 20, right? So that means 58. So my target 60 plus something, right? More 60 plus papers, right? That means you will be in a better position, right? In the exam, no worry about the maths. I will take the responsibility, but you have to do the paper. Okay, right, right, and keep the discussion live, right? Then you will be okay, no problem, right? තේරුණාද? ඒතර මම අර කිව්වේ රිසල්ට් එන දවසට තමයි පුතා මේකේ සතුට තියෙන්නේ, right? රිසල්ට් එකේ තමන් ඉන්ඩෙක්ස් නම්බර් එක ගහලා ID නම්බර් ගහලා එන්ටර් එක ඔබද්දි තමයි මේකේ සතුට දැනෙන්නේ, මහන්සි සතුට දැනෙන්නේ. හරි, ඒක වෙනුවෙන් වැඩ කරන්න හොඳට. හරිද? right. Right now we are moving to the question number 1 of the part B. See there carefully. Right. So here 5/6 of a tank is filled with water. Right, there is a tank. There are 5/6 being filled out. 5/6 being filled out with water when 700 liter is used. Right now 700 being used. Okay, then it came reduced to what level? Fraction wise, 1/4 of the tank. 1/4 of the tank was filled with water. They're asking what fraction of the volume of water is used from the capacity of the tank. So they're asking the fraction wise how much they have used, right? So initially they had 5/6 of the water. Now subtracts, right? After that, what is the remaining water? 1/4 is the remaining. So that the difference between the having and the remaining, right, is the utilized water fraction, right? Okay, now you can subtract this. How to subtract it? 6 and 4 converts to 12. So you multiply these fractions by 2 to make 12, and you multiply this by 3 to make 12. Then 10 upon 12 minus 3 upon 12. Then 10 subtracts 3 means 7 upon 12. So that is the fraction wise. You have 2 marks there. 2 marks there. Okay. So we had this much initially and finally this much. The difference of the fraction is the utilized, used water fraction. Okay. Then find the capacity of the tank in liters. So now you know that the utilized water by liter is 700 liter as a fraction, 7 upon 12, equivalent as liters, 700 liters. So 7 upon 12 of part of the tank is 700 liter. Now you can find out 1 upon 7 how much. Just divide by 7, 700 liters, divide by 7, that is 100 liters. That is one part of the 12. Then total parts means 12 parts there. So total volume means the total capacity, right, is such 12 parts. Here one part is 100 liters, such 12 parts they are. Then 1200 liters is the capacity. So you have 3 marks there. Okay, that is the capacity of the tank. So next part, here the marks given. Marks given in the paper, you can mark it. Find the remaining volume of water in the tanks. Remaining was the 1/4 of the tank capacity. So tank capacity is 1200 liters. 1/4 of is the remaining water. So part 3, you can calculate 1/4 of mean multiplication 1200 liters. Then for 1, 4, 3, 300. So you are see the answer 300 liters. That is 2 marks. 300 liters, that is the remaining volume of the water tanks. Okay, then the tank is filled completely by a water flow with 10 liter per minute. Find the time taken. This is how you take the time. Time equal the volume, change in the volume over the rate, right? So what is the volume here? Volume is how much? That is 1200 liters. The filled completely the pipe, 1200 liters. The rate is what? 10 liter per minute. So you write 10 liter per minute means minutes minus 1. Okay. Now you can see liter cancelled. Here 0 cancelled. Then 120 minutes minus 1 goes to the top as minutes. Okay. 120 minutes. Right. So that means by hours, 2 hours. Okay, 3 marks there. So what is the equation we use? Right, the rate equal, time equal the volume over rate. So now we are moving to the question number 2. Right. Question number 2 is there. Okay, this one. And here this one. Okay, and here 45 degree. And here also 45 degrees. And here 90 degree they are. Okay, right. A net of a decoration prepared by cardboard for notice board is in the classroom is given below. The radius of shaded sector is 14 centimeter. So here 14 centimeter given. Okay, right. The central angle of the other sector is 90. That is fine. Find the perimeter of the shaded part. So to find the perimeter, Puta, you require this arc length. So that is no problem. This is 14. This part, small part is 14, and here also 14. Right. You require this arc length C. So you find the arc length C equal theta upon 360 into 25R. Okay. Then theta is what? 45. 45 upon 360 into 2 into 5 into R. R is what? 14 centimeter. Okay. Then 45 1, 45 8, 7 1, 7 2, 2 1, 2 4, 2 2, 2 1. Then 2 1, 2 11. So that means 11 centimeter is the arc length. So what is the perimeter now? You can see that 2 arc lengths come in. 2 arc length means 2 into 11. Okay, equal 22 plus what else? How many 14 parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. then 14 into 4 parts there, then that gives you 56, right? That is 78 centimeter. That is 78 centimeter. That is the perimeter given. Okay. So for that, you have the balance marks there, 2 marks. Okay. Here also 2 marks. No, the first question, right? Then part 3, find the perimeter of the shaded part, 2 marks. That is okay. Find the area of the shaded part. Area means this sector area. So how to find the area of a sector? Uh, Theta upon 360 into 5r squared. So that is one sector into 2, right? Similar two sectors there. Theta is 45 upon 360 into 5r squared, 22 upon 7 into r squared, 14 into 2, right? 7172. Then 45 1, 45 8. Okay. Then 2 1 2 4, 2 2 2 1, 2 1 2 11. 11 into 14, that gives you 154 square centimeters. 154 square centimeters. That is the area of two sectors. Together we got the answer. Okay. Then if the area of the large sector is 462 square centimeter more than the sum of the area of small two circles, write the ratio of area of shaded parts and the large sector in the simplest form. So now I will take the area of large sector. How to find the area of the large sector? Sum of the area of the two sectors is 154. More than, how many more than? 462 square meters more than that. So you add 462 to that. 616 square centimeter. Okay, that is the area of the large circle, 616 square centimeter. Okay, then they ask in the ratio of area of shaded parts and large sector in the simplest form. Shaded part is 154 to the large circle area 616. You can divide by 154 there, 154, 154, 4. Both. Like 1 here, 4 there. Right, 1 to 4, that is the simplest form. Okay. So what about that? Still lagging the connection? Is that cleared? That okay now? Okay, I think connection issue. So now here 154, that means 77 here and here 77. Okay, now okay, that's fine. Okay, now here we got the last question. See there. Right, last question they are saying that find the number of nets can be cut from a sequence shape, square shape, that means shape cardboard, which is the side length is 60 centimeter, right? For this one, you need to find how many can cut out from 60 square centimeters, right? Then how did you do this one? Right. So if you take one this length, okay, if you take how much this length here, that is not much. Yes, here we have some additional part. So take the radius of this bigger sector. How to take the radius? Here 616 is the area. So take the radius, this length of this bigger sector. Okay. Because they're asking how many pieces can be cut out from this the ratio area, and find the area of the remaining part of cardboard after cutting the nets. So how did you do that one? How did you do this one? So completed. So we can this is my way. So this you can think that in this way. How? The total square area taken 60 by 60, and you feel that it will be divided by the sum of these so three area. But actually, then how to find out the wasted volume, the wasted area, right? So my view is I take the radius of this part, then here this radius and this radius, then I can see that how much the actually the shape of this that I take is square shape, right? Then I take the radius of this bigger sector where the area 616. Now area known that area equal the theta is 90 upon 360 into 5r squared, 522 upon 7 into r squared. Okay, now the area known as, so you can simplify 9194, 1/4 into 22 upon 7 into r squared equal the area 616. Now 2 Now you can see 11 r squared upon 2 into 4, 714 equals 616. Okay, fine. Now I cross multiply. I multiply by 14 both sides. 14 cancelled. Then 11 r squared equals 616 into 14. Then I divide by 11 both the sides. See there. Then r squared equal 11 1, 11 5, 55, 6 is remaining for 66, 11 5. 55 into 14. 14 into 5, 77 is remaining. 14 into 5, 70 plus 7, 77. That's r is square root 77. But I think no, square root of 77 is exactly. Yes, it's around 27 something. No, 7, it be mistakes, right? Here 616 upon 11, 11 1, 11 5, 55, 6 remaining for 66, 11 6, 11 6. That's mistake here. So r squared equal this value 756 by 56 by 14. That gives you 784. Okay, that is r squared. R equal plus or minus square root 784. R equals 784 square root is 28. So R equal 28 such that R greater than 0. Now you got the radius of the bigger sector as 28 centimeter. 28 centimeter. So now how the arrangement? Here it is 28 centimeter, this much. And here also 28 centimeter. So now you can see that from 28 sides square, right? If you take 28 side square and here 28 side square, yes. So you can say 28 side square can cut one one figure 28 square, right? Then how much the total net? You can divide by total net is 60 by 60. That's the area of the bigger net. Divide by 28 into 28. How many? 28 parts there. Okay. 60 by 60 is the bigger area. Divide by one portion is 28. So divide by 60 by 60, multiply and divide by 28 by 28. That's around 4.59, right? Maybe 4 can cut out. 4 can cut, right? Then the wasted area is, take the total area, 60 by 60 is the total area of the square, then subtracts the area of this net. What is the area of this net? 616 plus 154. Then 3600 subtracts, this is the one net, such how many 4 we cut. This is one net area into 4, right? 3600 subtracts 616 plus 154, such we have 4 nets there. So 4 nets means 3080. So then subtract from 3600. The wasted around like 520 square centimeter. That is bit complicated as per the question now. Right. Now try at home and check the answer again. Okay, fine. Right, now I move to the next question, third question. Right, now I share the screen with you. Right, okay, very good. Right, now check. The given incomplete table represent the number of faulty drivers arrested by the police at a police checkpoint. Okay, without driving license, 25. Driving license, nalo visipakata, right? Then how to find the angle of the sector? So you know that why the total number of drivers are arrested. And then asking the fill in the blanks, right? And a total number of drivers arrested, you can see with use of this figure also. Total 120, then 40 there. So when you add, that should be given 120, right? You can check for first one, 5, 5, 10. Even you can add this, one remaining 120, right? Okay, for first question, 120 is the answer. Okay, then fill in the blanks of the table. Now fill in the blanks of the table. Now how to take, this is the blanks. So the without driving license, what is the angle at the sector? So that is without driving license 120, then 25 upon 120 into 360. Okay, take the angle. So 121, 123, then 75. Okay, then we have 15 speed limit, then 15 upon 120 into 360, and similarly 3 into 15, 45. Then here 20 upon 120 into 360, then that gives you 3 into 20, 60. Okay, then 20 upon 120 into 360, that gives you 60 peoples. Okay, so that is the 4 blanks of the table. What is the total drivers? So by 6 degrees. Okay, fill in the blanks of the table, 3 marks there. These are by degrees. Okay, then complete the pie chart using the above information. So you can complete the pie charts here, right? Make a pie charts. indicating all these, right? Which has the bigger one, 120, right? Having liquor, right? Liquors තමයි වැඩිම තියෙන්නේ නේ, right? Liquors අරගෙන driving කරපු පිරිසු 120 degree. Okay. Then write their names having liquors, whatever, right? Then 75, next one. Okay. Then next one 45. Okay. The next one 60 and 60. Okay. So these are the chapters and name with the relevant penalty. Okay, complete the pie chart and name the incidents there. About 4 marks. If an amount 25,000 is assessed as the minimum fine for the fault without having driving license exceeding limit and liquor, right? Find the total income, right? So now you can see having liquor 40, then without driving license 25, speed limit 15. Then take the sum of these three, right? Having liquor plus driving without driving license 25, right? And then speed limit 15. So sum of the fault is 5, 5, 10, 1 remaining. 80 drivers are fault. So such how many fine per each person's 2,000, 25,000, right? Then 25,000 into 80, that gives you 200 and 4 zeros, right? That means rupees 2 million. Right? 2 million fine එකක් ඇවිල්ලා, right? So that is the fourth part. Okay, now we are moving to the question number 4. Right, see the question number 4. 4 kilogram of paddy can be sold for to just 35. 4 kilogram of paddy can be sold for rupees 35 just after having the paddy. If paddy is stored and sold later, the price of 1 kilogram is rupees 40. So there is a mistake you found. Oh, 4 kilogram or 1 kilogram you took the first part. What did you took here? Just to consider the 4 kilogram of paddy can be sold for rupees 35 or 1 kilogram. You got 4 kilogram. Okay, no problem. So 4 kilogram as for 35 when harvesting the paddy. If paddy is stored and sold later, the price, right? If they bring at once 4 kilograms can be sold for 35 rupees kilo 4, and then later 1 kilogram after storing rupees 40. Okay, Mr. Senarat sells exact half of 5,000 kilogram of paddy just after the harvest. Find the income received by him, right? Now check half of the kilogram, half of 5,000 is 2,500 kg, okay, into 1 kg price is like 35 upon 4. Meaning kilo hatarak price, second selling price, 4 kg selling price. So 1 kg selling price is just 35 upon 4 as a fraction. Okay, so such 2,500 kilograms being sold. Now simplify 4 625 into 35. 625 into 35. Then that gives you 21,875 rupees. 21,875 rupees. Okay, that is having the marks given in the paper. Okay, understood. කිලෝ 4ක් නේ නම් මෙතනින් ඔයාලට බලන්න පුළුවන් මේ කරලා තියෙන අතර 2500 4ක් 2500ට කිලෝ 4 කැලි කීයක් තියෙනවද බැලුවා. You divided by 4. Okay, then we got 625 such parts. 1/4 part is 35 rupees. Then multiplied, that is 21,875. Consider when storing the paddy, the weight of 2 kilogram is reduced from 25 kilogram. Okay, within the month. Find the income received by selling the remaining quantity for of paddy after 3 months. Right. Within 3 months, yes. Find the income received by selling the remaining quantity after 3 months. Right. Now you can see that reduction mass how to take, because they says that um, paddy of the weight 2 kilogram is reduced from 25 kilograms. කිලෝ 25කට කිලෝ 2ක් reduce වෙනවලු. එහෙනම් මෙතන කීයක් තියෙනවද? 2500. So each 25 kg it reduce how many kilograms? 2 kilograms. So if that's so, for 2500 is the balance, 2500 kg, what is the reduction? 2500 100 into 2, that means 200 kilogram is reduced the mass. When it get dries, the moisture content evaporate, and then it like reducing 200 kilogram. Okay, now actually what's the remaining kilogram? Remaining kilogram is, they had 2500, subtracts this 200 being reduced, then that is 2300 kilogram. Okay, then selling them to a price of 41 kilogram. Then now this is multiply the income generate, that kilograms 2300 multiply with 1 kg 40 rupees being the selling price. Then 2300 into 40, that's 92,000 rupees. Rupees 92,000 is gaining. Okay, right, got the answer? If you take different answer, so we had remaining 2500 kilogram, but for each 25 kg 2 kilogram is reduced. Then we found how much the reduction, 200 kilogram from 2500. Then we had this kilogram multiply with 40, 1 kg price is 40 selling. Okay, then find the profit or loss received by him without selling the total quantity of paddy just after the harvest. Right. If they selling the total quantity at the harvest, what is the gaining amount? 5,000 into how much? 4 kilogram, 35 price. Then 1 kilogram is 35 upon 4. If they sell the harvest at the beginning, then 5,000 into 35 upon 4. Right. Then 5,000 into 35 upon 4 means that gives you rupees 43,750. මේක තමයි ඉවිලෙම විකුණුවා නම් යාට හම්බෙන මුදල. හැබැයි දැන් කොච්චරක් හම්බෙලාද? මෙතන 2,500 වලින් 21,875. Now earning, total earning here 21,875 plus here 92,000. So now this is the earning. Now if this sell at the beginning, this is the earning. Then the difference is the right net profit. Profit equal 13,875 subtracts the 43,750. 5 rupees 70,125. Okay. Yes. Okay, well done. All right. Now we move to the fourth part. If Senra sells 1 kilogram of paddy for rupees 40, then rupees 46,000 is kept from the income for his expenditures, right? If Mr. Senra sells 1 kilogram of paddy for rupees 40, Then rupees 46,000 is came from the income for its expenditure, and the rest of the amount is deposited in a bank, which is paid 80% annual simple interest. Find the total amount of money received by him at the end of 1 year. So here, did you do that question? Here, Mr. Senarath sells 1 kg of paddy for rupees 40. Then there is a doubt. How many kilograms he sold? Right? What was the answer for this question? How many kilograms they sold? Right here, that a different scenario they are discussing, but they didn't mention how many kilograms they are, right? So as per the first scenario, the second scenario, they are not mentioning. නේද? එතන පොඩි ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා පුතා. මේක කියන්නේ මේ total එක කොච්චරද මේ second scenario එකේ විදියටද first scenario එකේ විදියටද නැත්නම් මොන කිලෝග්‍රෑම් එකද කියන එක පොඩි ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට අපිට ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් හොයන්න doubts එන්න right ඒකට all marks දෙනවා ඒ part එකට ඒකේ question එකේ clearance එක මදි clear බව මදි right මොකද කොච්චරක්ද sell කරන්න කියන එක නෑ quantity එක නෑ we cannot take the total quantity that because that getting lost the weight mass so we have to consider that that's why it is in a bit confused question right so now we are moving to the next question the set question see everyone I do it nicely set and the probability question okay see here carefully now we have the universal set right you can see the elements 1 to 10 right 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 so that is the universal set then we have another set called A that is 2 4 6 8 2 4 6 8 okay then we have the A union B set A union B that is given as 2 3 4 6 8 9 2 3 4 6 8 9 6 8 9 then we have A union A intersect B as the set 6 okay so these are the informations given then they are asking include the above information in the Venn diagram so when you are entering such information in a Venn diagram the first thing is you need to include them right here and first write the intersection of the two sets. So what is the intersection? A intersection B is 6. 6 means this region 6. Okay, then set A given 2, 4, 6, 8. Then A set 2, 4, 6, 8. 6 is drawn here. Then balance put there 2, 4, 8. Then set B. B is not given here, but A union B given. A union B means A plus B. A plus union like plus. So here 2, 4, 6, 8 drawn for A. Right then, but what is the balance? 2, 4, 6, 8 drawn for A. Then the balance for B is 3, 9. 3, 9 should be there. Where we take it from the A union B. A plus B union is right. Okay. So for A, it is given this elements. Then from the A union B, the balance should be the B elements 3, 9. Okay. Then the rest should be the outside. So 1 there, 1 should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 not there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 should be there. So these are the elements. Okay. Write the elements of the set A union B complement. Right. So you can see that A union B complement is what? A union B is this element, the sum of these elements, but the complement mean except that the outside of A union B. But what are they? 1, 5, 7, 10. Okay, then you can see that 1, 5, 7, 10. So these are the complements. Okay, that's the part 1, part 2. Now we will move to the part B of the question. Right. Okay, correct it. Hands up those who got the answer for this set question. Hands up. Right. Right now we are moving to the part B of the question. An unbiased regular tetrahedral die which is numbered from 1 to 4 and on their faces an unbiased coin is tossed together. So here coin and here on tetrahedral die, here tetrahedral die 1 to 4 number from 1 to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are the coin there. This is the coin, and they mention as in the coin should be head and tail. Number less than 1. Yes, here the head and tail should be there, but it's written as 1, 2, head, tail, right? Head, tail. Okay, then what show the sample space of the outcomes. So these are the sample space. Okay, these are the sample space of the outcomes. Show the event obtaining a number. So sample space 2 marks. Marks are in the paper. Show the event obtaining a number less than 4 of the die. Less than 4 of the die means here maybe 3, 2, 1. Less than 4 of the die as and obtaining tail of the coin B on the grid. Obtaining tail. So here the events less than 4 value means 1, 2, 3, and here tail 1 tail, 2 tail, 3 tail. So that is the event B. Okay. Right. So this is the event B. Okay. Find A intersection B. A has what? Show the event obtaining a number less than 4 of the die as A. Obtaining number 4 as A. Number 4 less than number 4 means these are the events. Okay. That is A taking less than 4 value. Then obtaining a tail of the coin is B. Tail of the coin is this one as B. So this is taking tail B. Okay. That is how you indicate. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. So that is the 3 upon 8 event is the probability 3 upon 8, right? Can you tell me your marks upon 100? How much? Right, we totally completed the paper. That is paper 1, right? Nice to see your marks. Uh, Not 3 upon 7. How many elements are there? 4, 4, 8. Total 8. 4, 4, 8. That shall be 3 upon 8. Total element 8. The probability always divided by the total elements, number of elements in the sample space. Okay, very good. Prasad, very good. 100. And then Shivoni, 98. We're done. And okay, right, 86 by Mihaly. Very good. Right. Okay, 5. Right. So tomorrow we have the that fast track theory program. Everyone in the paper class also I invite. That is a very valuable session to everyone. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. the geometry discussion. So I will arrange that session by tomorrow. So the whole the geometry will be covered up within 2 hours, right, as theory part. Okay. Then next day onwards we are doing the fixed. But however you can join by this Sunday tomorrow for the geometry question, right? Oh, A intersect B. Oh, A සහ B intersect වෙන්නේ මේ තුන් දෙනා විතරයි. Right? මේ තුන් දෙනා විතරයි. හැබැයි probability එක ඔයාලි sample space එකෙන් divide කරන්න ඕනේ. 3 upon the sample space. Sample space is 8. All 8 units there. Right? Okay, right. So I will conclude the session for today, and we will meet with the geometry session by tomorrow at 8 p.m. and I will upload the papers tonight. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.